in the health sector by 18 health facilities, of which there's one PNFP hospital, one health center 4 that is still being worked on to reach the full functionality, 14 health center 3s and 2 health center 2s. We have the 19th health facility that is action. Honorable Minister and your entourage, MARACHA district has benefited greatly from the upgrade of health facilities. Previously, 6 of our 18 health facilities were health center 2s. I can with gratitude report to you that 4 have already been upgraded. So it means access to comprehensive services has actually improved. Honorable Minister, we have staffing levels up to 83%. That is when you consider the older staffing structure. However, this staffing is now too low. How I wish we could get to start implementing in phases the new structure so that we serve our people and their level of satisfaction with our services improves. Now, getting to what has brought us here today, Honorable Minister, MARACHA district does appreciate so much community health interventions, and we want, with our stakeholders in the district, we will want every person in MARACHA to be a health worker. In a way, we want to build health facilities in the minds of the people. And the community health extension workers or my parish health officers are part and parcel of the means that we are going to create health facilities in the minds of the population. Our strength has already been seen in our response to COVID-19 pandemic, in which the people within MARACHA to whom we were accountable, we only had 153 cases that we were able to detect, of whom 13 were hospitalized, and we only lost 3. The other 140 people, we managed them together with our VHTs. I'm sure they are represented here. VHTs, can you, with the due respect, stand up for recognition? Yes, there are very few of them here. But I want to tell you, Honorable Minister, that about 63 or so of the VHTs were selected to become CHIEVs. That was the confidence that the population had in them. So having lost 3 and treated 140 cases of COVID at home, we knew probably that the ministry in a part invested among other very few districts in MARACHA because of probably the confidence you had in us. And we really want to ensure that all government programs, not only in health, but in MARACHA district, succeed. So we are extremely delighted to have completed this. When we finished the training in August last year, we received the CHIEVs from the lead trainer, and we started working with them already. And I can assure you, these bicycles and those other gadgets should have come yesterday. And they each work. And therefore, we are honored by that. What I would want to conclude with is, now that they have started working, we are going to ensure that, or we commit as a department to see to it that we make them or keep them busy so that we change the health platform in MARACHA district. With their effort, we have observed that whereas caste TB services or interventions have not been seen with all the importance in MARACHA, we went a mile ahead. And we have, unfortunately, during our intervention, detected TB cases among children, pupils in primary schools, and also students among secondary schools. Honorable Minister and your members, it is very unfortunate to have our children suffer from TB while in school or contract TB. In the spirit of intersectoral collaboration, how we wish we could speak to Ministry of Education and Sports and ensure that the space in class is improved, because one of the classes where these 35 pupils in one class were tested to have TB was having 458 pupils. Yes, that class by Public Health Act should have 55 pupils. But because of the space challenges, that was the number. So we think that we can work together as Ministry of Health together with the education sub-program and increase the expand space for our pupils, because health in schools is very important. I do not want to say much more than that. Mine was to explain to you that and make a commitment that we received the cues already, we started working, and we are willing to continue to support them so that we build health facilities in the minds of the people. I submit.
A round of applause for the DHO. I have liked the commitment that you've made, because the biggest health problems are in our communities, and we can tackle them from there. That, before we move to the next item, Honorable Minister, the CHUs belong to the communities. And in this gathering, we have representatives of those communities. We have chairpersons of LC3. Kindly rise and wave. LC3 chairpersons, kindly rise and wave, because these are communities for you. And then the sub-count chiefs, the senior assistant secretaries, kindly rise and wave. These are, some of them are elsewhere taking responsibility. Now, at this particular time, I want to invite the lead trainer to make a statement on the training process until the time he handed them over to the DHO. You have little time.
The Honorable Minister of Health, who is the guest of honor for today's occasion. The Director General of Health Services in the Ministry of Health. The Director Governance and Regulations. The Commissioner Health Services, Health Promotion, Education and Communication in the Ministry of Health. All the other commissioners present. All the assistant commissioners are present. Representative from the Global Fund. Representative from TASO. All the TASO staff. All the TASO staff present here. The honorable members of Parliament present. The resident district commissioner. And all the security officers present. The district chairman MARACHA. The district executive member present. The chief administrative officer. The DHO, plus all the DST members present. All the heads of the departments present here. The religious leaders and the cultural leaders. The representatives from MARACHA School of Nursing, midwifery, my dear trainers, members of the press, parents, and the partners of the CHUs, and my dear CHUs. Dear Honorable Minister, this morning I am privileged to stand before you to give an overview of the training of the CHUs in MARACHA district. I am Dr. Gift Patrick Yasibo. I am the deputy lead trainer. The lead trainer was Dr. Oleke Christopher. He is unable to be with us here because he is preparing the trainees of Kitgum to start field practicum next week. So he has sent his apologies. Before I continue, dear Honorable Minister, may I kindly introduce my dear trainers, the team with whom we are able to train these CHUs. Dr. Oleke Christopher, in his absence, was the lead trainer. Myself, Dr. Gift Patrick Yasibo, I was the deputy lead trainer. We have Dr. Paul Onzubo, who is also the DHO, was part of the team. We have Sister Jessica Draro Andrea, the ADHO MCH. We have Mr. Sunday Sadibo, who is the DHE. Sister Mary Ogarbo is a senior citizen who was part of the trainers. Mr. Patrick Andema, who is a senior clinic officer, was part of the trainers. Dr. Kilion Apango, part of the trainers. And Dr. Lawrence Mundua, who is absent, he was part of the trainers. Dear Honorable Minister, we started the training of the CHOs in MARACHA on the 1st of March 2024. And the training was officially launched on the 4th of March 2024. And we closed this training on the 30th of August. And they handed over the CHOs to the district. The training lasted for a period of 6 months. We spent 4 months in class, and the CHOs spent the 2 remaining months in the health facilities within their catchment area and in their parishes. We ran a total of 3 classes with an average of 61 trainees per class. The class ran on a daily basis from 8 a.m. up to 5 p.m. in the evening, and we had 3 sessions per day. The training was basically guided by a CHO's curriculum that was developed by the Ministry of Health, and it had a total of 14 training modules that we were able to finish in time. During the months, the trainees were in class. The trainees were assessed regularly, both formative assessment and summative assessment. A total of 4 written assessments were given to the trainees, and that on average accounted for 60% of the overall mark we used to score the trainees. We also checked on the moral integrity and the conduct of the trainees during the period they were with us. Dear guest of honor, during the 8 weeks that the trainees were able to spend in the field, they were deployed in their nearby health facilities and the parishes, and they were closely supervised by the health facility in charges and the health assistants. An orientation meeting was done for these in charges and the health assistants at the training site prior to the field practicum. And the field practicum was guided by a field practicum guide which was developed by the Ministry of Health. The field practicum basically accounted for 40% of the overall score for the trainees. MARACHA School of Nursing, we are grateful to you. They hosted us. That was the premises we used for training the CHOs. And the welfare of the CHOs and the trainers was taken care of fully by Task Force GMU, and that was through the identification of a local service provider with the support from the district. The district closely monitored the entire training process. We were able to receive regularly the RDC, the chairperson LC5. We were able to receive the Secretary of Social Services and the other district leaders to try to come and assess the process of training of the CHOs. On my own behalf and on behalf of all the trainers, dear guests of honor, we are very grateful to the government of the Republic of Uganda for prioritizing the health of the Ugandans through championing health promotion and disease prevention for sustainable livelihood of all the Ugandans. I want to sincerely thank the Ministry of Health under the stewardship of Honorable Dr. Jendruf Acheng Ochero, who is our minister here, for the effort she strategically puts to promote community health, to improve household health status of the people of Uganda by constantly allocating resources, lobbying for resources for the training of the community health workers. We recognize the great work the Department of Health Promotion and the Health Promotion, Education and Community and Communication is doing through the leadership of Commissioner Dr. Richard Kabanda and Assistant Commissioner Dr. Ronald Miro for the consistent effort and strategic direction they are giving in seeing that the TO strategy is rolled out all over the country. We are very grateful for that. We are also grateful to the Global Fund through TASO GMU for supporting the Ugandan health system through the training of the TUs. We have already seen that the training of the TUs is creating a lot of impact in the districts that have already trained. We want to thank MARACHA School of Nursing for the hospitality they offered us during the time we spent with the TUs in their premises trying to train the TUs. We thank MARACHA District Local Government under the leadership of Honorable Engineer Stephen Obitre and the Chief Administrative Officer Patrick Olila for owning the program of the TUs in the district. You always responded to us in times of need. Today we are handing over these TUs to you. We hope that you will continue to support these TUs in all the areas where they will demand support to deliver the services. Our dear TUs, this is the day that we have been waiting for. It has come. May you take back the good message that we pass to you. That will also be passed to you today to change your communities on a positive note. Make sure that you lead your communities by example. Make sure that your homes remain model homes to the entire community that you serve. Dear guest of honor, it would be wonderful also that in the near future, if the ministry can be able to put a very clear career development path for these TUs, because we have observed that a good number of them will wish to really grow professionally in this career. That will be able to support the country a lot. I want to submit for God and my country.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gift, for that able presentation. Allow me remind you that one of your trainers was Sister Sally Andezo, the one next to you. And I'm sure if Dr. Oleke is watching, he should be very happy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here because of those people. Can we clap for them? Honorable Minister, we agreed as a district that behind the success of those people, there was either a husband or a wife or a father or a mother. And each of them has invited one guest here. We don't know who, but they are here. Kindly, if you have come because of those people, rise up and wave to the congregation. We thank you very much for supporting them. Some of you men tolerated the absence of your wives for 6 months. For 4 months, and I think that was good. Honorable Minister, now that they were trained, this is the 10th month after the training. Can we hear from the TUs what it means to them now? Because even the lead trainer talked about impact. So have they made any change in the communities of MARACHA in the past 10 months? I therefore want to request the leader to come and make a commitment to this effect. You only have a few minutes. We have the structure for coordination. We have parish leaders, and among them they elected their leaders. There's one for each constituency, and I hand over this mic to the leader who is going to make this commitment.
Honorable Minister of Health,
with your entourage, technical officers present, commissioners in Ministry of Health, political and civil structure of MARACHA. Allow me to thank the government of Uganda through the able leadership of General Kaguta Yoweri Museveni for providing an environment of peace in the country so that health structure or system operates. Honorable Minister, we have had actually 10 months of intensive training altogether. Number of trainees or choose were 182 in all the 91 parishes, were all completed successfully. The following are the impacts of the training on us as choose. 1. We now live exemplary life, that is, from being bad people to now good people in the community. Our brains opened, that is, as choose, our health centers were built in our heads. Sanitation in our own homes improved. Our health status also improved. Economically, our status improved, credit to Ministry of Health. Our relationship with different stakeholders improved, especially at community, sub-county, and up to district level. We are personally recognized in communities where we go and live. We now take leadership roles in the communities we live in, like being organizing chairpersons of events in the communities, chairpersons in the health centers. Our impact in the community where we live. Honorable Minister, the community health-seeking behaviors changed drastically as choose were taken to work in their various stations. Sanitation status in our parishes also improved. Behaviors in the facilities improved. Immunization coverage also improved. Antenatal care attendance improved. Bad attitude of the communities towards health facility and health staff also improved totally. We also contributed in minimizing domestic violence cases in the communities. Long lines or waiting hours in the OPD, immunization, ANC, all reduced because of our impact in the community. Honorable Minister, allow me mention some of these few challenges which I think have been sorted actually. Honorable Minister, some communities are slow in adopting the desired behaviors in the community. But because we have been trained now, I think we shall know how to handle them. There used to be transport challenge, but Honorable Minister, we are told you are going to give us. There used to be challenge of working tools, but Honorable Minister, we are told you are equally going to give us. Honorable Minister, as choose, we commit ourselves in MARACHA 1 to cascade malaria smart home strategy in our various homes in MARACHA. In MARACHA, we plan to set up a mosquito repellent demonstration garden. We have already requested the cow through DHO's office to give us a garden where we can make a demonstration for the mosquito repellent plants. provide quality service to the population within our limits, to be part of the development programs like PDM in our areas of operation. Honorable Minister, allow me extend our appreciation. We would like to appreciate and thank the Honorable Minister for coming to grace the occasion of choosing MARACHA. We are grateful to our commissioners, especially Dr. Ronald Ochate and Dr. Tom Aliti, who personally visited us on the ground and who were here with us when we are doing the training. We are grateful to Ministry of Health for people behind the formation of structure of schools in the country, for understanding that Uganda needs to go preventive other than curative. Our appreciation goes to the district leadership, both political and technical, especially Department of Health, for making the selection process of the choose go successful without any problem in the district. We want to appreciate our tutors for impacting the various knowledge in us, ranging from social, cultural, economic, and political aspect of human life. Without them, we will be nothing. Our sincere and special appreciation goes to District Health Team MARACHA. We would like to appreciate our partners like TASO for closely working with us. We would also like to appreciate the entire 182 class of CHOOS for exhibiting good discipline up to the end of the training. Lastly, to our parents, families, and the community for supporting an upright bringing of us in the community so that we fit in the society. Lastly, as CHOOS, we promise to take MARACHA to a higher level in all the health indicators. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jimmy Letia, for that. Kindly take your seats until I call you the time. Jimmy Letia is the team leader for MARACHA East, and the other lady, Traga Jessica, is the team leader for MARACHA. Honorable Minister, the health sector in MARACHA recognizes you as a very aggressive resource mobilizer for health in this country. We know that very, very well. And we think that the good Lord provides that effort. And I think we can only give you Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. There it says, do not be weary. Don't get tired of what you're doing because the price is just ahead. So be strengthened to do this, because the proportion of districts in this country that don't have these structures is still very big. So we need to sustain this effort of resource mobilization. The next item now is Head of Civil Service, the Chief Administrative Officer. These are people behind you. But whereas they thanked TASO, I want to say something very peculiar. The Honorable Minister, you're aware that you give this team about 150,000 monthly for their stipend, for the work they do. I can guarantee you that the payment of this stipend for now is very efficient. We have agreed with TASO that their reports reach TASO 7th, and by 15th they get their pay. I am sure today is 15th, messages will start coming. If they have not started coming, the big man for TASO is here, they will start coming. But the past months have been very okay. Am I right? Thank you very much. Chief Administrative Officer. I have not pronounced your name, but you tell them who your name is. Thank you, sir.
The Honorable Minister of Health, Dr. Ruth Acheng Ochero, and your team, the resident district commissioner and the US security team, the chairman LC5 and members of DEC and honorable members who have made it to this function, all protocol observed. Honorable Minister, my name is Patrick Ulira. I am the cow of MARACHA. I'm very grateful, Honorable Minister, for you to be around today to commission the chiefs that have been trained to provide the very wanted health services in the district of MARACHA. We have had the privileges of different partners. We have had the privileges of government of Uganda to provide support, logistics, to train the people of MARACHA, especially the chiefs, in terms of providing health services to the people of MARACHA district. I want to thank you very much for making it personally to be part and partial of this congregation to officially commission the people we have trained to provide health services to the people of MARACHA. You're most welcome, Honorable Minister. You are aware we briefly hijacked you. We briefly hijacked you and took you to Health Center 4. But I think it was for a very good cause. We really had wanted you to see the facilities we have in MARACHA. And you have seen it for yourself, and I think you must be satisfied with what you have seen, and sometimes you may not have been satisfied with what you saw. The purpose of the district to take you there was to win your opinion in providing MARACHA district with a district hospital status. That was our very important part and parcel of diverting your attention to go to the Health Center 4. I know the Chairman LC5 may be able to also elucidate on what I have said. Or you have indicated clearly that sometimes we people of MARACHA should go to Kawempe. We know Kawempe is actually very busy, but MARACHA is one of the busiest health centers in terms of delivering services. You did not find many patients there because the health practitioners who are there are very committed. They work and discharge people who come very quickly. They work and discharge people who come very quickly, and you may not have found the people you needed to have seen just because of the commitment of the health workers we have in MARACHA district. So I want to thank Dr. Rije and your team. I want to thank the DHO and your team for really providing the services we have been desiring. In terms of the human resource, we are a little behind, Honorable Minister. I was planning to come to you, and I was planning to go to the Minister of Public Service to gauge you and Minister of Public Service to see how we can be able to be given additional money to recruit the health workers to fill the different health facilities we have built in MARACHA. We have a number of facilities built using U-Gift money from World Bank, and we appreciate. We had always wanted you to be part and parcel in terms of commissioning, but because you have been very busy, we have not had an opportunity to have you here. But when we write to you, I am appealing to you that please come and officially commission some of these facilities that have been completed, and we begin to use them as and when necessary. In terms of logistics, MARACHA is one of the very big districts in the country, and as the DHO has said, we have a population of 222 people, 222,000 people, and it's a very big number. And we need logistics to be given to provide the different services we require in MARACHA district. So at an appropriate time, we may also be able to disturb you. We shall be frequenting your office and the Office of Public Service. I have gone to the Ministry of Local Government and met the PS, Mr. Ben Komomaya, in terms of convincing Ministry of Public Service to give us additional weight bill for that. I don't have a lot to say apart from thanking you for being part of this function and coming with your team to come and officially commission the chiefs. I would like to thank the chiefs so much. Thank you for committing yourselves. Thank you for availing an opportunity to give yourself to be trained to be a community health extension worker. I want to thank you very much. Since we are now going to officially commission you, we request you to do the needful. Please provide the services required to the people of MARACHA, and let's try to ensure that we provide quality services to the people of MARACHA District Local Government. I would like to stop here and I wish you, Honorable Minister, Jerry Massis back to Kampala.
Thank you very much, the Chief Administrative Officer, for the kind regards. Honorable Minister, the Chairman of the Elders Association has requested me to allow him welcome you with his group. The cultural troupe is coming to give you a piece, and Mzee Angelo Patti is particularly responsible. Arriving is the proprietor of MARACHA School of Nursing and Midwifery, the lady who hosted the training for 4 months, because the 2 months were field work. Sister, you're most welcome. I'm aware your team, your advanced team was here. Can we see the principal tutor and students from the school? MARACHA School of Nursing? Yes. That's a section of the nurses, the student nurses in that school with the principal tutor. Amesodora.
Attention,
I wanted to stop it, but with the commissioner and the chairman all dancing. Honorable Minister, it is very hard to bring to end a Lubara traditional song because they flow. The first song, Honorable Minister, was meant to welcome you because one person was asking, where is she going? They said she's going to MARACHA, and they said, welcome to MARACHA. That was the first song. And the second song was encouraging you that don't be scared of anything. For you, do your work. That was the second song. And the third one is a lamentation that until you feel it personally, you wouldn't know that some other person has a problem. So these are the three songs. And sometimes it's very difficult to bring to an end because when you see Honorable Member of Parliament still dancing, the district governor still dancing, it becomes very difficult. They've started because I am part of them, they had to listen to me. All of you are welcome to this event. I now take this opportunity after this refreshment. Even the minister will tell you that this is a free exercise. It's healthy. If you do not dance, in the middle chain. And now I take this opportunity to usher in the team leader from TASO, who manages the funding process of these trainings, to come and make a statement in not more than, the Mali people don't speak much. Yours are figures and full stop. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, MC. Honorable Minister, welcome back from that very enchanting dance. And the people of MARACHA, thank you so much for welcoming the Honorable Minister. The Honorable Minister and the leadership of MARACHA, the leadership of the ministry, our CHUs, and all community volunteers, allow me to stand on the protocol that was already read out. Thank you so much for coming to this day, and thank you for completing your training for the last 6 months, the CHUs. Once again, Honorable Minister, thank you so much for gracing the occasion to pass out the completed training for the CHUs. I want to inform the people of MARACHA that the Honorable Minister is directly behind this training of the CHUs activities, and she looks for the resources to see that the whole country is covered. So we really appreciate her very much. I'm privileged, Honorable Minister, today to present to you these 182 CHUs from MARACHA, from 91 parishes. I'm sure you've already heard the quality of the training that has gone on, the number of trainers and their qualifications, the resilience and the type of CHUs that were chosen. Right from the start, there has been very important input into the quality of the members that were brought into the training. And that has demonstrated itself in the way the training ends, but also the quality of the persons that you see seated out there. We have also been able to see a very positive engagement of the district, the DHO, the district leadership. Right from when we came to MARACHA to work with the team, it has been almost impossible to know that this is led by anyone else except the district. So we really want to appreciate that input from the district. Honorable Minister, this same group, just like the others that we have passed out, are also to receive the same items that the rest of the other members have received. The details that you will have, I'm sure you will be handing over these. Allow me inform the members here that this training was supported by the Global Fund, and TASO is really privileged to be a part of this journey and to fulfill this mission. And the Ministry of Health, thank you so much for giving us that opportunity. We'll continue to ensure that the quality and the commitment of ensuring that all the districts are covered is taken up with vigor. I want to end by once again congratulating our CHUs. Thank you, and thank you very much. I want to appreciate the trainers. These members you see here, Honorable Minister, as eloquent as they are, They have been and they continue to be the backbone of this training. I want to appreciate the MOH, I've already done that. And finally, also take this opportunity, Honorable Minister, to appreciate my team. I'm sure you've been seeing a number of vehicles behind. Behind that, there is a very, very formidable team that is working to ensure that the quality is assured. Thank you so much to the TASO team. With that, allow me to end here in the interest of time and wish everyone a very good day and for God and my country. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, TASO. TASO, we're happy with the work you're doing. I have seen that something's about to go wrong with our environment. Honourable Minister, we are very conscious about the environment. And we never damage an environment where we are. We better make it better. I have seen water. Can I ask, is there any chief who can rise up and say what is wrong and how should people manage it? Me, as a trainer, I have seen something is wrong. Have you identified it and how should people manage it? 1 minute.
Honorable. Mani garisi ale don sanga lugar tisimbele yaba moja mundu tisindo. Odifo andre baji afamvuza kia madilieri yabo. Bani afamvuza de kia jizo madilieri ya ma I mevo le akoke mpira pari de akoke de moke hadri amanu suri adenye. Allo Mungu community labor fair.
All these people know English. Say it in English.
When God has given you opportunity to be in such a gathering and you are given a bottle of water or soda, what you have to do is after opening, you need not to throw the peeling away. You keep it. There's this part here. After opening, you fix the peeling here. You fix it here. You look for a way. You fix it here. You fix the peeling here. After fixing the peeling here, and after finishing the water, you need not to throw the bottle top away or cover it here. You fold and fix it inside the bottle, so that when we leave the environment, we leave it very clean. Thank you.
Mirere, afama timina yuda ibereva aku miduri inda pareza da esuru tinia. Paka tamini biscuit farane oborokonda mia govene isuvin supermalele askuna lebade manguliko alaro. And with this, I want to welcome the Commissioner, Health Promotion, Education, whom we consider the father of the chiefs at national level, to make his remarks. Mr. Commissioner, you're welcome, sir.
Our guest of honor, I was asking the DH why everybody is talking from the other side. Yet if somebody is here, you're able to see everyone. I thought network was only the other side. Honorable Minister, allow me to follow the protocol. Let me also add my voice to welcome you here in MARACHA. I was in MARACHA in, I think it was April, May last year. I came here with the Dr. Ochatri on our way from Koboko. We had gone to Koboko to do an assessment before the choose program was introduced to that district. And I had an opportunity of engaging with the choose while in their training, and also the principal of the nursing school where they were training from. The assessment we had that day in our discussion with the choose for MARACHA, we found the choose of MARACHA a little bit more unique than all the choose in the country that we have. But what was also unique, what is unique about MARACHA is that the trainers that we had in MARACHA, we are part of the original trainers that we had in the pilot. So, of course, this team was led by Dr. Olek. Dr. Olek was part of us in the ministry. He was part of the team that developed the strategy for choose. So basically, he really understood the terrain for the choose program. But what was also interesting is that there are quite a number of lessons from the pilot. Now, when we came for the scale-up, I think it was easy for the trainers to juggle through and make a number of changes during the training. Thank you so much for the trainers that led the team. And thank you so much for the choose, for the work that you are doing. Honorable Minister, you guided, the delay to commission choose in MARACHA was intentional. You realize that we are commissioning choose after 10 months of training. And this is the only district where we have had one of the choose making a statement. So the delay to pass out choose here was intentional. We really wanted to see what will happen. You know, your DHO has been really very vocal at national level. The DHO, where is the DHO? I'm wondering why he's even seated behind. DHO, you come in front here. You get in front here. You know, the initial requirements for the district to be selected for the training, we had wanted to identify districts where DHOs were championing preventive medicine, and of course, this DHO is one of those few who are really very vocal on that line. So the minister guided that let us take choose to MARACHA and see how that DHO is going to perform, because he has been on our case. So she also guided that let us delay to commission. We want to see the results in the MARACHA. And we have followed that kind of guidance. So all our eyes are on you, on the DHO as a starting point, and now to the entire structure in the what? In the district. So we expect MARACHA to be one of the leading districts in terms of performance. So DHO, you have a very big burden to carry, but the statement from the CHU here on behalf of the CHUs indicates that MARACHA is progressing well. Just a few issues here. Honorable Minister, we are going to review the curriculum for CHUs. We hope that by end of June, the review will be complete. And one of the key things that we want to embed into the review as you guided is the issue of mindset change. We hope that if you look at all the modules that these people have gone through are highly technical modules in health. And we highly believe that change of behavior, as the CHU representative indicated, requires a lot of mindset change. But we have also noted that some of our CHUs are not well aligned. So we are going to review the curriculum. And also the payment for CHUs. Honorable Minister, ever since the CHUs were ended their training and were sent out to the communities, the payment has been through TASO, of course funding from Global Fund. And we hope that in the next financial year, the government of Uganda will take over the monthly stipend. But we shall have detailed discussions with the district and the Jews for them to understand the modality of payment and how it is going to be structured. Honourable Minister, we have had a number of good lessons from the district-based training. Initially, many people thought that the Jews training is expensive. Yes, the Jews program is heavily, it is costly. Training these Jews for 6 months, provision of the work tools the way you have seen them, and the startup payment. If we had constructed the center 3s for MARACHA, we would have constructed over 6 the center 3s. So the training and equipping of Jews is highly costly. But of course, one of the reasons why we are conducting district-based training is to ensure that all the culture-related aspects within the districts are embedded into the training. It's not right for us to pick the Jews from MARACHA and you train them from Chotera, where I come from, or you train them from Kampala. Because we want to have that kind of dual kind of training in English, but of course also the local language. So we want the district to be able to pick some of the local issues and then be able to embed them into the training and then see how the Jews will definitely take these as they engage. As I conclude, Honourable Minister, MARACHA has been a very lucky district. We have 2 of our senior colleagues from the ministry who come from this district. Commissioner Tom Aliti and Dr. Ronald Miria Ochatri. And as you guided, if we have senior colleagues from the ministry who are coming from these districts, the assignment is automatic because we want them to follow through the training and also provide technical support supervision during the deployment. And our 2 colleagues have done a good job in that line, Honourable Minister. Let me end by cautioning the Jews. You requested for the work tools, and the minister has provided the work tools the way you see them. These are work tools. These are not your personal gadgets. We don't expect you to carry this bicycle. You go to the bar, you start taking alcohol, you get drunk, and we are providing you with small computers. These small computers should be used for the intended purpose. Honourable Minister, in one of the districts where we had the initial provision of the work tools, initially we are giving smartphones, and there were some home family related issues because some of our community health workers were using the gadgets for TikTok, Facebook, blah blah, and it brought issues. Now for the ladies it was worse. The man has no smartphone, the lady has a smartphone. So to the husbands who are here and the wives who are here, your spouses are getting these gadgets to do health-related work. Don't question them where they have got these gadgets from. These gadgets are for property of government of Uganda. We want you to use these properties to serve the people of MARACHA. So I think with that, Honourable Minister, allow me to appreciate the district for their technical and visionary leadership, for the support they have provided to the Jews during the training, who have been getting good reports from the district, and to the DHO and his team for the work that they have done very, very well. To the Jews, on behalf of the department, we would like to wish you well in your other endeavors. We have come here to commission you officially, but we know that you have been doing work in your communities. With the reports that you are going to be getting from those digital tools will be instant reports, and we shall be able to follow through what you do. even if we are in Kampala. Prime Minister, allow me invite the DG to come and give his brief remarks on behalf of the technical wing of the Ministry of Health. Thank you for God and my country.
Thank our guest of honor, the Honorable Minister of Health, the Women Member of Parliament for MARACHA District, the district leaders, our brothers, the Jews, their relatives, the parents, the community, my colleagues from the Ministry of Health, ladies and gentlemen. To say a few words, the Minister is going to speak. The people from the Ministry of Health were also ably introduced by the Master of Ceremonies, so I'm not going to do that, but let me just ask them to stand up again. So that's a very big team which has come to witness this. Let's clap for them. Because if we don't clap, they will not come again. Honorable Minister, what I wanted to speak actually was said by the representative of the Jews. And I wanted to thank them for that commitment which they have indicated that they will commit to lead by example. I want to congratulate them, and definitely you carry a very big responsibility for the community of MARACHA district. And we really would want that you stand and represent that you become the leaders in your communities. But for you to become a leader in your community, you need first to become a leader by leading yourself. At your home, you should be an example. Your wife should be the one who should be attending antenatal moment you have known that she has missed a period, not waiting until when she's about to deliver, that's when she'll go to the facility, so that she starts antenatal and also gets the medications for improving her blood. So we request that you remain really our foot soldiers, that you lead an aspect of good hygiene in your homes, sanitation, good nutrition. We really want really that there's now the child of the community health extension worker is the one who is boundaries in the community. So really, that's not a good example, that you should be having a child, the community, you know nutrition, you know everything, you know how to prevent malaria, but now you are what? You're having your child having. So aspect of prevention, as you'll be told in those kids, checking your blood pressure, yourself, the diabetes, this blood sugar, so that you can be able to live by that. So we also would think that there should be increased uptake of family planning, so that we're able to have children spaced well and they are having to have good life. So I really want that you embrace this aspect. The computers, as we have been guided, really we need reports. I think the purpose why they have given you that we need reports, and we get reports in what? Real time. So that, and all these reports come to the districts. We also still have the valuable health community workers, the VHTs. I don't know whether they were invited or purposely this time they didn't invite them. The VHTs, can you stand up so that we recognize you? Let's clap for them. What we have found that almost 40% or 50% of the new chiefs actually were VHTs. And we really want to thank that you are transitioning this aspect. So as Minister of Health, we really want to promote health promotion and disease prevention. And for those who fall sick, definitely they are screened early and they get treatment. We want the immunization. Dr. Subo, this is your grassroots teams. Definitely utilize the reports which come from them that will be able to do it. And we really would want all the villages to be at the same level, not one performing at 20%, then the other one performing at 80%. MARACHA is also close to the border. Do you know the outbreaks come from the one? So I want that each of these community volunteers, you are part of the members of the surveillance teams in the community. So we really would want that you become members of the surveillance team. If there's an outbreak, anybody has passed on, we really need to be able to understand what we are. We want to thank the trainers. Definitely, the goodness of the trainers are known by their products. So we really would want that to see that that's reflected in the what? In the trainers. Most of the queues are young people, and so we really would want that they remain vibrant and dynamic and represent. We want to thank the district for the selection. I think they followed our criteria. But I'm told definitely we one dropped at the last moment. So, and we think that probably the selection of that one was not correct. So we need to be able to see that how do we replace now, because that village has only now got what? One queue. So probably we'll discuss and see that probably now that will now be trained in a neighboring district, probably so that they can be able to learn. People of MARACHA, you are very lucky because you are among the first districts. So we really want to see that you move from the league table. Instead of leading from behind, you should be now leading from what? In front. You should be able to lead by what? And by the political representation here, we want really to thank that we'll be able to support you, provide you work with the facilities where you are located. But learning, what I want to say that lastly is that learning is continuous. We shall definitely have continuous engagement. I don't know, Dr. Kabanda, whether this will allow them to be able to join some of the, if there is a Zoom meeting or wherever, they can be able to learn how to do it. So we need you to learn, to be able to what? Even me at my own age, early age, I still learn. I also take an interest in what? So learn and continue learning. So I want to thank the Honorable Minister despite her schedule. Today she was supposed to be in Parliament, because today they are presenting our budget, but she decided to be here. So let's applaud her for that. So I think with those few remarks, I want once again to thank our team from the ministry, Tom Aliti, and your colleague, Ronald Chatre, who represented us here ably. So let's serve the community of MARACHA. Let's give back to the community of MARACHA, and let's see that the results will now be able to speak forward for themselves. I want to thank TASO for the work they have done, so far done very well, but we realize that we need to do this work continuously in all the other districts. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much. Actually, Dr. Richard does the best network is actually this side. The two officials from Ministry of Health have said something very important. I want to say it to those people. Bade, emetaba de masakoba kanya goroya kano kurwande bane yo di herekele afabane fe orake atrike mi ni ko farki bade ni eba ni ezinga. Di ademini du mi surati agorto mi ane mo pete triakele I afavendo rati yo afadeke bara pineba ba na kimi do ndise ko ba amavudo ama yoke ne ba la manya ima kosi anjide muki makosi ya mbazia mayuki masimu goroto da aba ni ezinga. I have to say that in Loba. At this particular moment, I want to take this single honor to invite the district governor, Honorable Stephen Obitre, to come and make a statement to this team.
Thank you, MC. Honorable Minister of Health, distinguished officials from the ministry and the partner organizations, our dear Member of Parliament present, the resident district commissioner, district leaders present, both political and technical, our gallant Jews and your guests seated the other side, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to you all. My name is Obitre Stephen. I'm the district chairman of MARACHA. I take this opportunity of welcoming you all to MARACHA and the affiliate here. I want to start by appreciating the government of Uganda very, very much for the steady progress we are realizing in health service delivery in the country and in MARACHA in particular. Getting choose subject aside, my dear people of MARACHA, when I talk of steady progress, it starts with infrastructure. Without infrastructure, health infrastructure, you cannot be able to receive the services we are talking about. In the last just about 6 years, when UGIFT was introduced, we as a MARACHA, we've benefited from infrastructure development worth about 7.44 billion. That's not small money. That is not small money at all. We really need to, appreciate government so very, very much for that. And if you observe of late, we have also been having steady supply of medicines and supplies. And that one has gone a long way to improving the health of our people. Honorable Minister, I also want to appreciate the ministry for the ambulance we received. Before we received that ambulance, referral was very, very hard here. We are gambling with an old ambulance that was received, I think, in 2012. You can calculate all those years. It was not really possible for us to manage referrals. My dear Honorable Minister, your dedication and commitment to strengthening primary health care in the country marks a significant step towards realizing universal health coverage, as outlined in the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal. I believe the authority, the appointing authority, has kept you there very, very long for that purpose. You really have that commitment and a really dedication to see to it that the population of Uganda is very, very healthy. Coming to the subject matter of the day, I really want to commend Ministry of Health for really bridging that gap between our communities and the health workers or health communities. The kind of communities we have, they really have that poor health care seeking attitude. Very poor. Once they are there in their villages, they don't mind of what is happening out there. They only mind of what is around them. So there has been that information gap. Now that the Jews are introduced, trained, and are going to be commissioned, we are very, very sure the health seeking behavior of our community will improve. And when you get to them there, please do the needful. Do the needful. I trust with the knowledge you have acquired and this equipment you are about to receive, we are going to be okay. We are going to be good to go with the health issues in the district. As political head of the district, on behalf of the council, I really pledge total support to you when you will be doing your work in the community there. And let me also urge the VHTs, if they are there, you cooperate with these people. I know some of you, when you choose, were introduced, and some token was said to be will be given to them, you started almost losing morale. But don't lose morale totally. You remember, you are always the entry point. You report to them. You will always be considered for all those programs that come to the village. So cooperate with them seriously to ensure that we elevate our people from that poor, health-seeking behavior. Now that you are there, you are going there, I think we are going to reduce on the expenditure on curative measure. We are now going to impress preventive measure. And I'm very, very sure the most diagnosed sicknesses, diseases in our health facilities are going to go down. Definitely are going to go down with your interventions. Coupled with that, Honorable Minister, with all those initiatives of combating malaria, nets, IRAs, and recently the launch of immunization, I think malaria burden is going down very, very fast. It's going down very, very fast. And from the records now, if you go to health facilities, antimalarials which used to move very fast, I think these days, they are not. They are not moving. We now have stock of them. Honorable Minister, aware of the position of our current economic position of our government. We know economically the government is doing badly. We are still recovering from COVID. We are recovering from other shocks. Honorable Minister, that will not stop us from really raising one or two concerns that is affecting us. Actually, Coward already made one. Coward already made one of them. The issue of really seeing ourselves having hospital status. We are really burdened by that so much. You went there and didn't get staff just because, as Kao alluded to, once our health workers have seen these patients, they don't want to risk keeping them there. They refer them to Koboko, to MARACHA Hospital, but because of payment at MARACHA Hospital, as it being private, people choose going to Koboko, to Yumbe. Actually, most of our people go to Yumbe and Koboko. At times, Omogo, because Omogo has operation facilities there. We really continue to knock at the doors for this. We know one time government will realize money. When we get there, MARACHA's name should be there as we wait for that money to come. Coupled with that, going by the policy of the government, let also one of our health center 3 is named be there in the ministry for upgrade to health center 4. I'm very, very sure that is already there, and when that good time of realizing money comes, that will also be, it will find the name there. Lastly, Honorable Minister, as we wait for this, we will really beg Ministry of Health to push Ministry of Public Service and the Ministry of Finance to increase wage for Ministry of Health, so that we can be able to implement the new structure. DHO talked about the current figure. Before introducing the new structure, we were at 78 there. But today, we are at 32%. The situation is very, very bad in health facilities. Let's pray that ministry gets money to be able to, strengthen health center 3s. And we have doctors in health center 3s with minor theaters where we can be able to address those referrals that should have been done to other levels. I remember one time our visionary leader, His Excellency, said, when we implement this new structure and equip health center 3s we will not even need hospitals. When there's a doctor in Health Center 3, we have a minor theater. What for do you need those other higher facilities? You will be able to address or attend those cases at that level. That is our cry. I know the cry, the money issue, the cry for money is there, but I believe one time we shall stabilize and things will move well. Today is not my day. It's not political day. It is technical day. Technical people had already spoken and more are going to speak. So I do not want to move beyond this. I want to end there. And I think going by protocol, I now want to take the opportunity of inviting our dear Deputy RDC to address the gathering. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. Our guest of honor, the Honorable Minister for Health, the commissioners, our woman member of Parliament for MARACHA district, the district chair and all the executive members, the COW and all the technical members, the members of the security team of the district, our chairpersons of LC3s of all the 19 local governments, the sub-county chiefs, the LC1 of the area here, our dear Jews. Dear Jews, are you there? Are you all there? Our parents also there? There? We want to say congratulations, congratulations, congratulations to all of you. Honorable Minister, today we are very excited to see you, to receive you in MARACHA district. I think for me it is the first time, and I am very, very happy. We have been listening to you from distance. We have been listening to you on TV. We want to say thank you for your technical analysis of issues and for presenting this country very well in areas of health. We also want to thank you for handling matters in this country. You have been very particular in that area, and you have saved the life of the people of this country. We want to thank you also in particular for handling emergency issues. Emergency has been very particular in the entire region, in the entire country, but you have always put emergency at heart. We want to thank you. I know my words of appreciation cannot be enough, but all this, you take it to the President of the Republic of Uganda that the people of MARACHA are very happy with the President. I want to inform you that it is your work, your ministry that defines us, our work on the ground. Ministry of Health and its activities on the ground defines government at household level. And when the people are not happy at household level, they will complain. You will hear complaint that drugs are not enough. Honorable Minister, I just want to say that as government, your ministry defines us at grassroots level. When drugs are not there, the people will complain and they call the RDC. When maternal health is not good, RDC. When immunization is not enough, RDC. So our phone is 24 hours open to listen to the people. And I want to thank you for always being behind and covering so that the level of complaint from the community is reduced. The way the chairman has said, you have given us ambulance, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you, members. Although the complaint sometimes is that it is managed at the region, sometimes we have limited control. But we said the one we have at hand is better than having nothing. So we want to thank government. On this particular occasion, we want to thank you for choosing preventive approach to clinical approach. Today you have increased on the number of my mobilizers. We have been having the village health team. Today I'm receiving the community health extension workers on top of the number of the people who are supposed to be mobilizers. I am receiving you on top of the LC1s, on top of the LC2s, on top of the LC3s. In MARACHA we have 691 villages. I have 691 VSTs times 2, that is over 1,300. 182 CHUs and LCs. And that is to tell us that when we say yes, we go, we should all move, not so? We should all move. So we want to thank the minister and the ministry for this very, very particular support to the district. We also want to thank you for increasing mobility. The bicycles, now this will reach door to door. Door to door, and some they will now end it on foot. And that is what mobilization means. It is not about a vehicle, it is not about what, but how do we reach to the lowest person? So we want to say thank you to Ministry of Health. All this is a lot of money. We want to appreciate you for the money that you have allocated. We want to appreciate you for putting us in the pilot phase. It's not easy. People of MARACHA, can you clap? So can we clap for all this? We have been in the pilot phase, and it is not easy, and the budget is a big one. And that big budget has been on top of the district budget, which was approved by the district council. So we want to thank the ministry for the additional money that we received in the district. Now choose. On normal work that you will do, you will know that we have issues of teenage pregnancy, which we are not doing well in. We have issues of early pregnancy. We have issues of school dropout at PLE level, at primary level. When you go to the school, I want you to reach the schools. You will find that from P1 to P4, the population is 400, 500. But reaching P6, the population reduces drastically. So now it will be all of us to account for the loss. You as the VSTs, your school, your catchment school, it is your responsibility to know the headmaster, to visit the school, to attend all PTA meetings and all activities. Then you report about it, so that we're able to know the children who are not in school and how we can bring them back to school. We want to thank government for the numerous funds. The PSC funds has made our work operational. We want to thank ministry for that. We want to thank Ministry for You Gift Funds. I don't want to go into details, Chairman has said that. But I want to say thank you. I want to thank you for the IRS program. Thank you so much. So really these are the things that we have been embracing, and we want to say thank you to the minister. Now, Honorable Minister, I move a lot to the institutions. Mama of MARACHA Health School of Nursing is here. Mommy, you get up and Minister sees you. She is one of our key persons in the district. and she's really producing very competent human resource in MARACHA district. I was on a school visits and I went to the school, and the school management told me that the new requirements for entry for midwifery and nursing are a bit very high. I don't know, but since I went to her there last week, and they said the people who came for interviews, even those who were able to get C's and what are very few. And I said, I think God has brought me today here. The minister is coming, and I will inform. But also the general population needs to be educated about these changes. So I want to give this to you, that we need that education from our technical people. I'm now moving to the end. I want to still echo the issue of TB, which is serious. TB is serious in the district here, and I want really the technical team to take this up. And I want to say lastly, our choose government is now on the program for mass renewal of national ID. That also becomes part of your role, to mobilize the people to come for renewal, because if the people do not have national ID, they cannot seek health services. So as our people, our team will go on the ground, part of the activity will be that. And I want also lastly to inform you that the President of the Republic of Uganda was in our region on the 12th of this month, on Saturday, for peace prayers. And it is also a point for me to say that the exercise went very well, and our fight as of now is how to keep our country very, very secure, so that all services can be received at all levels. I do not want to say so much, Honorable Minister. I have gone too much, but these are things I wanted to communicate to you. Please come back next time to MARACHA district. The key issues raised, you take it in good faith, especially the health center, Fort to hospital. We really are doing, we really request that. I want to say, I've said it, all this for God and my country. Thank you so much. I want to now invite the woman member of Parliament, and after that you will invite the Honorable Minister, address and commission our choose. Thank you so much.
It's now 1 p.m.
It is okay. It is okay.
Our dear guest of honor, the Honorable Minister for Health, our beloved sister, Honorable Jane Ruth Acheng, with your beloved entourage, I would like to stand on the protocol that has been mentioned above in the interest of time, and would also like to only address the choose. Choose. Are you there? Congratulations to you. I am Duwaru Jennifer, the District Woman MP, MARACHA District. Apologies, Honorable Minister, from my two colleagues, that is Honorable Ruth Lematia, Moli Ondoru, the Area MP, MARACHA East Constituency, as well as Honorable Guzuli Dennis, the Area MP, MARACHA Constituency. Humbly apologize for their absence, for they are being engaged somewhere else. I want to take this opportunity to thank the Almighty God for today. It is a very different day today. I want to, on my own behalf, on behalf of my two colleagues who are absent, on behalf of the people of MARACHA, I want to stand here to say you are most welcome to MARACHA District. We are very happy to you. You are a woman and a half. I want to thank His Excellency, the President, the appointing authority, and his government for all that he has done. But most importantly, for appointing you, my sister, the Minister for Health for Uganda. You are a fighter. People know you, even the whole world, that you are a fighter. So we thank you so much for this. I didn't know that, I didn't know, maybe I don't know whether somebody told you, but today I must tell you this. With your entire team, because you don't work alone. You work in conjunction with all this team. And I want to thank ministry for doing all that they're doing. I want to thank government through Ministry of Health for all the endeavors, for all the interventions, particularly in the health services in the entire country. Today, I want to take also this opportunity to thank the district for the selection, particularly the Department of Health led by Dr. Paul Onchubo and all your team for doing a very good selection of the people that have gathered us here today. The Jews, I want to thank you so much. Congratulations to you. All of you who have completed, it is only one who has dropped out. And I know it is because of one reason or the other. But otherwise, I want to congratulate you. Health is made at home and only repaired in the health facility. That means you have a lot of work to do. You people do the donkey work. Let us clap for this team. I thank you so much for accepting to be our team that will be helping us in the villages. And be committed, please. Honorable Minister, we are at the border with DRC. You know what that means. And our neighboring districts, Koboko, Yumbe, Terego, these are refugee hosting districts. That means we also suffer the population, the overpopulation that comes for our services, especially the health services. The Wada Health Center here in Yivu, it borders Terego, and then also our health center 4, Oliver Health Center 4, sometimes they become overwhelmed with the people who come across the district, especially the refugees. Even from Congo, Eliofe Health Center and the Olovo Health Centers, they sometimes become overwhelmed with the patients. So for that reason, we are on our knees for the district hospital status. We have a population of over 222,000 people. On top of what our other speakers have said, on our bended knees, please, if there's that opportunity, because we are surrounded by refugee hosting districts, and our resources sometimes become limited as far as our health services is concerned. Madam Minister, I want to thank you for accepting to take you to the health center 4. Much as it was not on the program, we do apologize so much, but we thank you for your presence, for being there for us. And this is exactly why the President appointed you, because we are a very patient person with the patients. We are patient. That's why we took you there. Our health center 4 theater has been completed, but equipment, I know it is Ministry of Health in partnership with the other partners like Enabel and others to equip for us our theater for the health center 4. Madam Minister, I want to thank government for upgrading the health center 2s to health center 3s. Let us clap for government for this. Most of our health center 2s have been upgraded to health center 3s, with the exception of 2, that is the Loinya Health Center and the Amanipi Health Center. And I know with the time this will come to pass. I'm only registering to your office that we still have health center 2s that need to be upgraded to health center 3. With the policy of government to have every sub-county to have a health facility, we still have some sub-counties, especially Jira and others, without any health facility. Madam Minister, if only I can take you to such sub-counties, the women travel very long distances to access health services. And you know what that means, and I am appealing to you that this is addressed to the ministry and the district. Let us support our team. Let us support our team to do the needful in the community, because if we don't support them, they will not do the work that has been intended for them to do. Because they do a lot of the don't care work in the community. I want to totally pledge my support to the Department of Health, to you, the community health workers, as well as the village health team. And this has called us to have an association. Can I request us to have an association so that from time to time we can work? Can I pledge to have a circle and we launch this? I have pledged 10 million to the Choose and VHT Association Circle. I want us to launch this circle anytime. I will get in touch with your leaders so that we keep in touch and we do the right thing in our communities to promote health, because health is made at home, not in the hospitals. This I say for God and my country. Please, my minister, when you go back, journey masses with your entourage.
What is Sangadri MP Nido? Sangadri Avase. MP, I think the minister na Ichoti, Tea Mangari, Ion Zerale, Ongo, Amaneke Ringale Sanadisi.
My dear sister, the Honorable Minister, the guest of honor for today, I want to take this singular honor to invite you to come and speak your gallant Choose and the people of MARACHA district. You are most welcome. Thank you.
And you'll be ushered by the DJ. DJ,
please.
Thank you very much. My sister Jennifer, take your seat. The woman member of Parliament, the RDC, the district leadership, my teams from the Ministry of Health, the families of the Choose and the Choose. The Choose seem not to be comfortable. If the sun is hot, you just move a little bit behind. It is really hot. And we'll allow you to do that. Allow me first of all to start by appreciating you for receiving us very warmly here in MARACHA district. and also to thank you for the good work that you have been doing, especially in accommodating and taking care of our brothers and sisters, the refugees. Thank you very much. And also to congratulate the CHUs whom we are graduating today, the 181, because I had that one dropped out. So thank you very much for going through the 6 months training. Thank you to the parents for giving us these wonderful people to take care of the health of the communities. We do appreciate the parents, the wives, the husbands, the relatives, the sisters. Thank you very much. It is a great pleasure for us to be here to pass out the CHUs. I know you completed some time back and you have been waiting. We are here today for that. Allow me also to appreciate those who trained you for doing a good job. And also my teams who have been working hard with all of us to mobilize the resources for this. Thank you very much as well. Today is not a beginning of a new era, because we have been having the village health teams, and the majority of you were actually village health teams. But today, we are appreciating you in a new dimension because you have been trained extra and prepared for the job ahead. You are people who are going to strengthen primary health care at the community level. And by strengthening primary health care, you are strengthening the health system. Because what we all strive for is to have a health system that is resilient to whatever challenge may come in whatever form. And when I say challenge in whatever form, be it disaster, thank God you don't have very high mountains here, so you can't have landslides and all that kind of thing. But previously you have had cholera outbreaks. So you also have challenges here in this area. So the strengthening of the primary health care system at the community level is paramount, because all our challenges start from the communities. All our challenges, whether it is malaria, community. Whether it is gender-based violence, community. Whether it is cholera, communities. Whether it is Ebola, communities. And that is why we are emphasizing prevention, prevention, and prevention. And that is the work you are going to do. You're going to promote all preventive activities, and also to empower the communities with information that they need to use to remain healthy within their areas of life. But you're also going to be a gateway for them to connect to the health facilities. That is very important. Now I know today many of you are excited that you have become community health extension workers. The excitement is good, but for me I'm not excited. I'm not excited at all. I will only be excited when the health statistics in MARACHA are good. When all the women are delivering in the health facilities. I saw in the statistics that less than 61% of the women deliver in the health facilities, meaning the rest are still delivering at traditional birth attendants. I will only be excited when your immunization coverage is above 90. When all our children are vaccinated, when we have 0-dose children all vaccinated, and all the missed opportunities covered up. I will only be excited when our environment is clean, when our nutrition is good, when we have prevented high blood pressure, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, all connected then to the health facilities. So when I receive those statistics, the leadership of MARACHA and my dear sister, that's when I will get excited. For now, I am happy, but I'm not excited. Because my responsibility is to over 45 million Ugandans. And they are all looking forward to having a life expectancy above 80, 90. And when one region is pulling us behind, the rest of the national figure will remain low. So my dear parents, that is my message to you. I will only be excited when I come here and you all look healthy. And at the end of the day, you are economically productive. When there is no more poverty in MARACHA, when every homestead has money, and that is the reason why His Excellency has been moving around preaching wealth creation. But you cannot create wealth when you are not healthy. And that is why one of the pillars of PDM is hinged on social services. Pillar number 4. And by the way, if you didn't know, the CHUs are hinged on the parish development model, pillar number 4, at the parish. So if you didn't know that information, your leaders didn't teach you. Maybe the leaders don't even know about parish development model. I don't know. Do you know about PDM? Pillar number 4 is about social services. That's where you find human capital development, health, education, gender, water. And we must strengthen it at the parish level. So each of these community health extension workers was picked from the parish, a male and a female. So you have to strengthen health services at the parish together with the village. How do you strengthen it at the village? By working with the village health teams. Many a times, when we train community health extension workers, they feel so powerful, so high, they start belittling my village health teams. Today I had only 2 VHTs came here. Where are they? Where are my 2 VHTs? Where is the other one? I'm seeing only one. I want to see them. Where is the? Why are you alone?
They're on strike.
Anyway, I will see you after here. You have a gift from me, the 2 of you. The VHTs are a very important structure that link the community health extension workers to the village. Because your work is in the communities. The way in which we designed this program is that we move door to door. Now, when you are at the parish, a parish may have over 5 villages. You cannot move through all the 5 villages. So your duty is to empower the village health teams, work with them, support them, supervise them, make those reports together. And don't feel so powerful because you're getting 150,000 and they are not getting. So I also have good news for my VHTs. We are also going to restructure you, retrain you. You will also be getting your allowance for whatever activity you perform. So there is nobody who is powerful here and nobody who is high. We are all at the same level. Because everybody matters. Everybody matters. And no one person can do the work alone. We need to do it together as teamwork. That is how we work in the health sector. Teamwork. Whether you are a consultant, a surgeon, you are whatever, if there is no nurse, you cannot perform your duty. If there is no theater assistant, you can't do your work. If there is no anesthetist, can you do your work, DHO? So who are you? You are nothing. We are stronger together. And we are stronger when we respect and support one another. That is when we can score and have good results. And that is what I am looking for in this district. Teamwork, team spirit, respect, and holding each other's hands. We have so far trained community health extension workers, I think, in 26 districts. So Maracha, you are lucky. Why do I say you are lucky? Appreciate your leaders, the honorables, all of them, because they have been following up. Please come to Maracha. We are not doing very well. So my honorable sister, thank you very much. They did a good job. So don't think your district was so special. Somebody or some people were following up. Some people, even the ones who work with me, were following up. So you are lucky to have people who sit near me, not only in Parliament, but everywhere. I want to give caution. This caution is both to the district and to the community health extension workers. And I am talking from experience. Many a times when we have passed you out like this, the community health extension workers focus on the money and not on the work. They focus on what? And not on the work. And that is not a unique situation. Many technical people here focus on the money and not on the work. Even DHO, some of your people focus on the money and not on the work. Medical work is a calling. Medical work is what? Don't find a pregnant woman and you are still complaining that you have not got your allowance. So instead of supporting this pregnant woman to get to the health facility, you are calling Dr. Richard Kabanda, or Tom Aliti, or Jenna Cheng herself. We have not yet got our allowances for 4 months. Yes, I know we have created jobs. NRM government does beautiful things. But for me, I tell you point blank what you must do. Don't focus on the money. Focus on the health of the people. Your allowances may delay. Who doesn't know that money in government delays? Cow, doesn't it delay? It delays. And these allowances come every quarter. You may get it this quarter, next quarter you won't get. Then it will come another quarter. And if they don't work, just let me know. You know, for me, I have authority to hire and fire. Focus on the health of the people. We want the health statistics in Uganda to change. Donors are withdrawing, and for me, I'm very excited that they are going away. This business of begging, that is not our portion. Uganda is a very rich country. And when I was passing through MARACHA, I saw very beautiful land, very rich country. We need to utilize our country and make money. So the donors who want to go, we shall wish them well, thank them for what they have done. We have to do our work ourselves and make our country rich ourselves. So make sure you do your work diligently. Those statistics that we need must reach us in real time. You are not getting those small computers only to watch TikTok or to take pictures. Government has invested in them for you to do work in real time. I know your tutors taught you what real time means, but I can explain. If you go to a village, you can give me the name of any village here. Tomaliti. What is your village? Okapi. That village called Okapi. If you go to Okapi and you go to a homestead and you find yesterday the father died. After 2 days, the son died. After another 3 days, the little baby died. Are you going to also start saying there is witchcraft here? No, you must wake up and say, there is a problem in this homestead. Report to the DHO immediately. If you don't want to report to the DHO, you have your tablets. Report. It goes through the Community Health Information System to us. And we have people who are monitoring your districts every day. That is vital information. You yourself may not understand what is happening, but it may be the start of an outbreak. So one of your duties is also to demystify witchcraft, myth, and misconceptions. We need information in real time. Don't go with our tablets to your drinking places and you start posing that you have a computer. Me, I know my brothers and sisters, we drink. We drink. And then you want to take pictures of young girls and you pose, you know, you do what? For me, I want information. If you have gotten a new beautiful catch, I'm not refusing you for taking a picture, but give me the information that I need. Very critical. So the door-to-door concept must be adhered to. The door-to-door concept will enable us to train those homes on nutrition. What foods are good for your health? What should you feed the children? In your packages, you have tools to monitor malnutrition. You have tools to monitor blood pressure. You have tools to monitor blood sugar. You have tools for everything, even to monitor the oxygen partial pressures of people. So what else do you need? You actually mini medical personnel. What else do you need? The people of MARACHA. Haven't we done our job as a ministry? We have done our job. So when we are demanding for results, we are demanding rightfully. Rightfully. So I am ending my note to the VHTs and the CHUs by saying the NRM government has opened up this window for job creation. You have jobs now. It has opened up this window for you to ensure that people are healthy. It has opened up this window for health, for wealth creation. And who has done it? His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. That is not enough for the man in the heart. Who could have had such a beautiful vision? Who could have had such a beautiful vision? That please start from the communities. So even as we move into elections, here in MARACHA, we are expecting 100%. No less. You are foot soldiers. Step on the ground. We need those votes. Step on the ground and tell every household, we need those votes. We don't want to come and struggle here, even if he doesn't come. Jenna Cheng has already come and told you. And in addition, I am humbly requesting you to vote leaders who are development-minded. Leaders who are what? Leaders who are development-minded. And leaders who will work very closely with government. Those are the leaders who will follow up on issues like the Health Center 4 that you have been talking about. I visited the Health Center 4, but I was disappointed. But I'm not going to talk about my disappointment. I am only going to talk about good things. My honorable sister, you wanted equipment. I want to reassure you that equipment was already ordered for. It will come. And I want to reassure you that that facility will be completed. And I want to reassure even your honorable members who are not here, because similarly, they have also talked about it. Reassure them that it shall be completed. The good news is that you have somebody inside Ministry of Health who follows up. He's there, he's always following up. MARACHA, 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 MARACHA. Yes, when we sit for top management, MARACHA. We go for senior top, MARACHA. So you are lucky. You have somebody to talk about MARACHA. Now, let me talk about the career path for the community health extension workers. I finished giving you caution. Now I want to talk about your career path. These community health extension workers were very carefully selected. And I want to trust that there was no corruption in the selection. Because these days, everywhere we go, there is some tinge of corruption. In selecting you, you were required at least to have a certificate, either of Senior 4 or Senior 6. You are able to read and write. I had your representative talk very well, and I told the commissioner that I'm very impressed with that too. But I don't want to ask him a question because he might fail. Then I get disappointed. You were also selected from the village where you come, and you made a commitment to stay there for at least 2 years. Even if you get married, you stay there. And I've seen many people with children Please don't move away from that parish because you have to give services. Later on, when you feel you need to move, alert us. And many other criteria. We have been discussing the issue of career growth. Some of your certificates may not enable you to go any further. Those of you who can go back to school, please do so. Do so. Those who can't, we are thinking about some empowerment through entrepreneurship. We are thinking, I've not said we are starting, I said we are thinking about how to do it. So I am asking you for prayers so that when we think, and I heard your MP saying, form a circle, get into groups, that is beautiful. So that we can also find ways of empowering you and seeing what income generating activities you can have. So that you remain an example in the village. And you cannot be an example when your pockets are empty, you don't have a pit latrine, you are living in a hut, yet you can even build a house by yourself. And you can build better houses. Actually, if I had time, I would visit all your homes and see if you are living by example. So we shall be thinking about that. One of the other things that I really want you to work on is the malaria vaccine. Today I have seen on social media one of our anti-vaxxers decampaigning the malaria vaccine. Your DHO here knows, maybe the VHTs know, and maybe the CHUs have wind, that here in West Nile, you have seasonal outbreaks of malaria. And we do distribute medicine to keep you healthy. If we decided right now to carry out a malaria test on all of us here, by the way, all of us here are very healthy. But if we carried out a malaria test on all of us here, 10% of us may test positive. Because even when you are healthy, you may be carrying the malaria parasite. So the malaria vaccine is one of the tools to support us in reducing the burden of malaria. And it will protect our children, the under 5s, from admissions all the time, from severe malaria, and from death. When our children are sick, the parents are sick, even the little money that you have made in a few weeks will go into treatment. We need you to save that money. The malaria vaccine has been researched very rigorously. It has been tested. It is safe. It is efficacious. There is no government in the world that can do something to harm its citizens. No government. No government in the world. Because the government is stronger because of its citizens. And that is why Uganda is one of the countries in Africa that has then introduced now 14 antigens. 14 vaccines. If I say antigens, you may not understand. 14 vaccines into our routine immunization. Gone are the days when this area would get outbreaks of meningitis. Do you see it anymore? It is because of vaccination. In the early 2000s, we were always here vaccinating people. Meningococcal meningitis outbreak. We were always here vaccinating people. Yellow fever. Now you don't see polio anymore. You, the young people, you have not even seen polio cases. Maybe you have seen old people who are lame and you just think they were lame, but they might have gotten polio. It is because of vaccines. Don't let the anti-vaxxers deceive you. They take their children for vaccination and come back and tell you lies, thinking they are fighting government, but they are doing us a disservice as the people. In the names of opposing government programs. You cannot start opposing government programs which are good for the people. You cannot oppose government programs that will protect children and enable them to grow to their full potential. One of the reasons why our fertility rate went down here in West Nile, people used to have 10 children per woman. Now your fertility rate has reduced to 6 per woman. Why? Because the children are living longer. There is no need to have so many. Those days you would say, if, please forgive me if it is your name, if Onzi dies, at least Trichiru will be alive. And forgive me if your name is Trichiru. That is how we used to talk. So if 2 of them die, at least 3 will remain. So people would have 10. So that if 5 die, you remain with 5. Because if you have only 2 and the 2 die, then you remain with nothing. And you don't get any respect in the village. But now they stay alive. There is no need to have so many. So let us vaccinate them and they stay and reach their full potential. Let us vaccinate them so that they don't fall sick so frequently. You keep that little money, take them to good schools, educate them till university, get rid of poverty. Otherwise, you will be promoting poverty in your home when you don't educate your children. Who wants to promote poverty? Nobody wants to promote poverty. So have fewer, educate them. When they become engineers, lawyers, whatever, they pull you out of poverty, put for you a Mabati house, open for you a shop, and you are happy. And you die a happy person. That is what the NRM government is striving to do. So when you hear that we have introduced a malaria vaccine, please get our children vaccinated. So I want to hear your coverage. Your DHO is very hardworking. We have always appreciated him. He has always brought for you trophies. Now bring a bigger trophy for good performance. With your community health extension workers and the village health teams. Don't leave any group behind. Finally, I'm concluding. Allow me to thank the local government for the work that you have been doing over the years. Allow me also to thank you for hosting us today. Thank you very much for hosting us. Allow me to thank the trainers again for training the community health extension workers. Remember, I said you are strengthening primary health care. And primary health care looks at care that is easily accessible. That is why you move door to door, so that people can access you. That is affordable. That is why you give free services when you go to the people. That is culturally acceptable. That is why you were chosen from your villages, because you know the culture and you can explain to the people. We are strengthening primary health care. And why are we doing that? Because we want to achieve our vision, which is a healthy and productive population that contributes to the economy of this country. So I bring you greetings from His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and we must continue to thank him for the good work that he is doing. So God bless you. It is now my honor and pleasure to declare the community health extension workers of MARACHA district officially flagged off for God and my country.
Can we rise up and thank the minister? Rise up and everybody clap for the honorable minister. Are you sure?
Okay, now we have work here. Please come and guide.
Honorable Minister, you have two other functions to perform. Awarding. You will award certificates to 2 trainees or choose that were picked at random. Of course, all the 182 passed the exams, but we've just picked 2. And then secondly, you will award awarding the certificate. You know, getting that certificate is not easy.
This is a certificate of completion. It is Ministry of Health, Community Health Extension Workers, certificate of completion. This certificate, this is to certify that Osoga Morris of MARACHA district has successfully completed the Community Health Extension Workers Training from the 4th of March 2024 to 30th of August 2024, and signed by the concerned people, Dr. Richard Kabanda, who is the Commissioner, Health Services, Health Promotion, Education, and Communication, and of course the Technical Head of Health in the country, Dr. Charles Solaro, the Director General Health Services, with support from the Global Fund to fight AIDS, TB, and malaria.
Thank you, congratulations, thank you very much.
So Maurice is getting a bicycle. This is his bicycle. Maurice is also getting a computer, a small computer. Where is it? This one, he's not going to go with it to drink, but he's going to open it so that he can show us. Please open it and we show people. This one is his power bank. We know that power here is not very stable, so he has a power bank to recharge his mini computer when it goes dead. He also has a bag to carry the computer. You know, all these things were well thought of. You open your computer properly. That is its cable.
This one goes there.
Okay, so this is his beautiful computer. It has a camera. He can take his picture with his loved one, but it is for my information. It is for my information. You can put it there. Don't submit the picture. You submit the information. Now he has a kit. This is his kit. Inside this kit, all these things, by the way, even your DHO doesn't have. You are very lucky. Inside this kit, he has a blood pressure machine, which is electronic. So all of you people in MARACHA, your blood pressure must be checked. And those who are sick should be treated. That's why you must be healthy. He has this, we call this the MWAC tape, the mid upper arm circumference tape, for him to monitor malnutrition. There are those for 5 to 9 years, and then it is for the adults 18 years and above. We don't want to find anyone malnourished. He has a machine to check blood sugar for everybody. I think you should show people. Open your machine. As he's opening the machine to test blood sugar, he has a thermometer to take temperature. Take your temperature. But please don't go to the village and start posing that you're a doctor. You know, we have people who do that, and they lie to people, and you start collecting money. Give me 10,000 and I check your blood sugar. DHO, you are listening. If I find Jews collecting money to take blood sugar, this is for us to fight non-communicable diseases in the communities. Because the Jews have been comprehensively trained on everything. You have seen their beautiful machines. So don't ask for money. Actually, I will ask my members of Parliament to monitor. Those are the ones who will monitor. The DHO may not tell me. You open that bag, it has more things. So he has this. When it rains, whether it rains or it doesn't rain, he must move. Not so. And he has a jacket to identify himself. The bicycle is well equipped. Everything that the bicycle needs is there. Even this thing, I don't know what you call it, for putting pressure. So what else do you want? What has the NRM government not done? We want results. And the results is life expectancy of 80 and above. The results is that everybody has money, wealth creation. This is part of PDM. So congratulations, Maurice. Now this is Sida Sally. Congratulations, first get your certificate. So this certificate is awarded to Sida Sally for successfully completing her training. Congratulations. So Sida has the same things as Maurice. The only difference is that Sida has this. But I want to caution the female ladies, this is not for carrying tomatoes. Not for tomatoes, not for onions, not for putting your babies. This is for doing serious work. The ladies, have you heard? Yes. Very good. So can we now have the Jews there and we take our picture and I flag them off?
Can we have every Jew standing behind a bicycle? Move swiftly, stand behind one bicycle. And after this, honorable members, the Honorable Minister of Health is going to have a photo moment. She will have a photo with the district leaders. She will also have a photo with the cheers. She's going to have a photo with the MARACHA School of Nursing and Midwifery. Just stand behind one bicycle, full stop. And where you're standing is not necessarily yours.
Stand behind a bicycle.
Just stand behind a bicycle.
Any bicycle, whether it is a lady's bicycle, as long as it is a bicycle. Be behind
Yes. That's why I'm saying where you're standing is not necessarily your bicycle.
And when you are standing behind a bicycle, don't stand there with a miserable face. You are very rich today. Show some signs of happiness and excitement. When we flag you off, show some excitement. We are not miserable. What you have been given today, the investments you have received today, is worth millions and millions of shillings. Even your home will not be the same. But I forgot to caution the husbands not to take away the women's bicycles. And the women not to take away the husbands' bicycles. We don't want gender-based violence. You know, when people have new property, they also become stiff-necked. Respect your husbands.
Good.
And the husbands also love your wives. Of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. We are extremely excited that today you solved two challenges of the Jews at the same time. The challenge of transport and the challenge of work tools. And that is the photo moment with the Jews and the district leaders.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. Honor.
Those who are vertically challenged, you are.
What do you want us to do?
It's okay, Honorable. It's okay. They even appear here close. It's okay. It's okay. They can remain like this.
Come closer, we'll ask me closer.
You are fine.
You are fine. It's appearing here clear. Hey, they are seen.
Okay, beautiful moment between the minister and the district leaders.
Hey, keep on smiling.
And the Jews. Good. Thumbs up. Asante sana, Minister. We are very grateful for this investment. And we take responsibility as district leaders to ensure these things are put to good use. As the minister walks back to the pavilion, once she settles, we shall then have the anthems. The anthems for closure. The minister will have a photo moment with the two VHTs. Honorable Minister, we invited the leaders of the VHTs at the district level. Yes.
The nurses.
The School of MARACHA School of Nursing and Midwifery. Where is the proprietor? Come on, you are missing out in the photo. You are missing out in that photo. Very good. That's the photo moment with the School of Nursing and Midwifery. Excellent.
Keep on
Honorable
smiling.
Minister, can you have one with the two VHTs? Move there.
It's done.
Are you done with this one?
Hey, we are done.
The two VHTs, then the district leaders. District leaders, political, civil.
First wait and I take a picture with my
She wants it with the two VHTs, with the VHTs. Honorable Minister, the one on your left is the secretary of the VHT coordination structure at the district level. That is Eric. The other one is the coordinator for Olufe sub-county, and they're able representing the structure. Thank you very much. The district leaders. The district leaders. Wow. 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 We have the governor, honorable member of parliament,
Keep
the
on
chief
smiling.
administrative officer, the DPC, RDC, deputy DHO, deputy speaker, chairman NRM, and your members.
Yeah, done.
Thank you very much. There was a moment when you said the ministry MARACHA. Can we have those people MARACHA with the minister? The trainers, yes. Now I have to go there because I was a trainer.
Hey, you go. Wait, first hold on. You are repeating the photo, eh? Train has to train, so come back to the train. How do you see our smile?
Hey.
All right. I think we're done with the photo moment. We now settle at the pavilion as we. Yes. The minister is settling at the pavilion. The band will lead the national anthem, the anthems. They know the order: East African and the national. We rise up for the anthems. This time we shall have two anthems, the East African anthem and the national, the one for this country. And we just go through one stanza each. Over to you, band. Thank you very much, band. From here, the guest of honor with the other guests will head back to the district yard. Madam RDC, Honorable Member of Parliament, please be with those people at the yard. The ADHO MCH, Sister Jessica, kindly take charge of that team going there. For the rest of us, there must be lunch, table set behind. Someone is going to take responsibility of ushering you. And once the lunch is done, we request all the chiefs to remain behind. And when the other people have gone. Because the minister has handed them over to you officially, and with instructions, we will now handle them together. Rebecca, the Assistant Inventory Management Officer, he will take charge of that. We thank all of you for being part of this occasion, and we recognize every one of you. St. Joseph's Hospital Laboratory Training School is here. In addition to the nurse training school, we had all the in-charges, health assistants, many other dignitaries, the VHTs. You still have a moment with the minister. You still have a moment with the minister. You know, that is the beauty of doing what you're supposed to do very seriously. Every one of you is invited for